afternoon. Please stand or remain standing for the presentation of colors. Following the presentation of colors, Student Government Association President Jumaira Watts will lead us to the pledge. Jumaira?
Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance to the flags of the United States and Texas. After the pledges, please remain standing for the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Now the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Now the national anthem will be played by the Mustang Band. Members, graduates, and esteemed guests, I'm honored to welcome you to the Manor Early College High School graduation ceremony for class of 2022. I speak on behalf of Manor ISD employees and staff when I say that we are privileged to be here today. Class of 2022, you made it! At this time, I would like to acknowledge our Manor ISD Board of Trustees who have been instrumental in supporting our scholars and their post-secondary success. Each trustee will stand and be recognized at this time. Mrs. Monique Celadon, Board President. Mrs. Tamika Jordan, Board Vice President. Mrs. Ana Cortez, Board Secretary. Mr. Sam Samaripa, Board Member. Mr. Elmer Fisher, Board Member and a parent. Mr. Johnny Velasco, Board Member and a parent of the Alumni. And Mrs. Jenny Guerrero, Board Member. I would like to acknowledge our amazing Superintendent, Dr. Spencer, and members of the Cabinet for their tireless work on behalf of scholars. Thank you for your support for our Manor ISD families. To celebrate this special momentous occasion, we would like to ask all dignitaries, selected and elected officials, and community leaders to please stand and be recognized at this time. I also would like to recognize our very special guests from Austin Community College, Ms. Miller and Dr. Biggert. And our amazing Riverbed, he's somewhere giving shakes.
At this time, President Jemira Watts, I would like to invite you to say some few words for our amazing scholars.
Good afternoon, graduates, parents, and honored guests. My name is Jemira Watts, and I'm the Manor Early College Student Government Association President. I am extremely honored to be speaking to you all today and would like to thank Dr. Sadikova for giving me this opportunity. With being given less than 7 days before I had to turn this speech in, I thought, how am I going to write something that will congratulate my class, motivate everyone in the room, and not bore our administrators to sleep? So first, I would like to say, well done to my fellow graduates. We should all be incredibly proud of ourselves because everyone in this room is here to celebrate our accomplishments. From receiving our associate's degree, completing our core college curriculum, and for 5 seniors, including myself, receiving our level 1 electrical technician certificate. I'd say when it comes to graduations, we're pros. Although these past few years have been a challenge, having to complete what some say are the hardest and most crucial years of high school through a screen, we've been able to have fun and even serve our community in the process. Being the president of SGA, my officers and I, 4 being seniors, were able to put together some great activities and service opportunities for our students with the amazing leadership from our sponsor, Ms. Benoit. From the morning hot chocolate during advisory, Valentine's Day and shirt sales, and our most popular event, the one I get the most questions about, the Manor cleanup. This service activity means the most to me personally because we've been doing it since the beginning of this organization our freshman year. We volunteer our time by making sure our campus grounds stay clean and beautiful. That could be because of the pizza at the end for everyone involved, but either way, we get the job done and our campus is trash-free. Along with the rigorous classwork that comes with being in early college, almost all of our students participate in activities in and out of school, including athletic, band, dance, cheer, and of course cheer, which I've been in all 4 years of high school. Also, different organizations, and 3 clubs our seniors started just this year: Car Club, Chess Club, and Safe Space. Along with that, I can't even count how many late nights we were up writing papers, studying for tests, finishing up homework, and reading 3 a.m. emails from Dr. Sadikova, wondering if she ever sleeps. We leave Manor Early College with the knowledge we need to thrive in the world, but we also leave with some amazing memories. The laser pointer battles between Mr. Gloria and Mr. Ramirez, chilling in Ms. Leticia's office when we have study hall, Mr. Pham eavesdropping on all of our conversations, and Ms. Toll's impeccable way to make an entire class cry sophomore year just by having us read night. With Easter egg hunts and our last spirit weeks, homecoming, pink out, prom, and finally graduation, I feel like this year has been a success. But I can't end this speech off with a couple of thank yous. Thank you to our teachers and professors for guiding us through this journey, our amazing administrators for the support, and our wonderful principal, Dr. Sadikova, who started off with our class and is now sending us off into the next part of our lives. I personally have had an amazing time in the program, not only growing as a student, but as a person. It's helped me gain the confidence that I need to go off into this next chapter. I think I say the same with many others here, that over these past 4 years, we've become a family. I'd like to end this speech off with a quote from someone who's been very influential to my high school experience. Zac Efron as Troy Bolton from High School Musical 3 senior year from the High School Musical trilogy. Early college high school is having friends we'll keep for the rest of our lives, meaning we are all in this together. Once a Mustang, always a Mustang. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce commencement speaker, Ms. Devin Miller.
Hi, everybody. Can we give it up one more time? That was a great speech, right? Yeah. That was some very excellent speech etiquette, so follow her example, not mine, because I'm going to read off the paper, okay? So, As you guys have probably read in my emails 1,000 times by now, my name's Devin, and I've spent the past 2 years as your ACC advisor. When Dr. Sadakova asked me to give this speech, she suggested, in a 3 a.m. email, of course, there's a common theme here, right, that I focus on telling my story. And while I won't get into all of the details of my life that led me to standing on this stage today, I will tell you that a central factor in my story is that I have always led with my heart over my head. For example, I decided I wanted to go to UT because my best friends were going there and I wanted to be with them, rather than anything to do with the actual college. I changed my major 4 times in my first 4 semesters, each time getting swept up in the excitement of a newly discovered area of interest, fully ignoring my parents' pleas of, please, just stick to journalism, you're good at writing, it's what we planned. In the middle of my busiest college semester, I applied for an academic coaching job on a whim and discovered a love for helping students who are as lost as I was, shaping my life around this newfound passion and following a career path I hadn't even known existed. And finally, after years of putting it off due to bad timing, I decided to go back to school for my master's degree in the middle of a literal pandemic because the vibes just felt right at that time. What I'm trying to say is my story is fueled by emotions rather than rationality, and this speech will be no different. And for anyone who I just lost at the promise of an onslaught of feelings, and I know there are a few of you out there, I hope you'll hang on with me for a few more moments. After all, the best stories are given life by those who listen to them. We're all storytellers in our own way, and our stories matter. They're what we leave behind in the hearts of everyone we meet. I've heard many stories from all of you over my years as your ACC advisor. Many were stories of triumph, when you aced a test, when you bounced back from a difficult semester, when you got a new job, when you got into the school of your dreams. Others were stories of hardship, when you struggled with a course, when you couldn't balance everything, when you wanted to give up, to quit, when it all felt like a bit too much. And yet, you persevered, continuing to press pen to paper and move forward with your story, sharing it all as you went. It's something I've always admired about this particular class, your ability to share yourselves wholeheartedly and to draw people in with abandon. The stories I hold of you are not just the ones that you've given me personally. They also come from your professors, who talk of the unique perspectives, dedication to learning, and unfailing respect you bring to their classrooms. They come from the wonderful MEX administrative team, who sprinkle stories of your successes like confetti wherever they go. And they come from the staff at ACC Elgin, who praise the way that your infectious energy and enthusiasm breathed life into a campus that stood silent and solitary for 2 long years. We have a saying in the high school programs department, ACC first. It means that all of you in this program started your higher education journey with ACC first before any other institution. But as your time in this program comes to a close, ACC first means something a little different, the first ending of a chapter in your story. And while the closing of a chapter can be melancholy, it can also be full of happiness at the same time, as the best stories are. Pain and sadness mixed with joy and excitement and nerves all at once. Every piece of the story matters, the good, the bad, and the ugly, because together they make your story uniquely yours. As our time together comes to a close, I'll leave you with one more small piece of my story. I remember sitting where you were a little over a decade ago, nervous and excited and so unsure of myself and what the future may hold. I remember the boy who sat next to me, who I shared a last name and a few laughs with, but not much else. I remember my friends scattered throughout the stadium in the same way they'd been scattered throughout my high school years, like footnotes in a well-read novel. I definitely remember the boy who, in a moment of sheer happiness, swept our superintendent up into a hug as he crossed the stage, almost knocking him off his feet. Don't get any ideas, no one try that, okay? I remember the moments that followed the ceremony, full of laughter and remembrance and complimentary words, because no one is ever as nice to you as they are when you've achieved something momentous and great. What I don't remember, however, are much of the speeches I heard that day. And with all the emotions this day holds, I won't be offended if you don't remember mine either. But what I do hope you remember is this: your story is important. It is captivating and complex and uniquely yours, and it matters. I hope that as you enter this next chapter, wherever it may lead you, you continue to share your story, capturing every detail and letting them shine like sunbeams from within you. I hope you ignore the harshest critics and embrace the strongest supporters. I hope you tell anyone who will listen about everything that makes you, you, and that you will listen to the stories of others as well, allowing them to fill in the pages and take up space in your chapters as you have theirs. I hope that, above all else, your story is still being written every day, far from finished, and so very, very important. So congratulations to each and every one of you. Thank you for being a part of my story and letting me be a part of yours. I can't wait to see what you write next.
Thank you so much, Ms. Miller, for such an encouraging speech and all your help throughout our 4 years with ACC. Our student success wouldn't be possible without parents' support. Today, we have one of our senior parents, Mr. Elmer Fisher, who will congratulate our seniors. Please welcome Mr. Fisher.
First and foremost, I'm truly honored to stand before you today. I want to give a big thank you to Dr. Sadakova and her team for the countless hours in which they have embedded in you guys, and you've done some marvelous things. The first thing that I want you to do today is find those that have vested time in you and turn around and just point at them. And I want you to understand that that point that you're pointing at them for is for the countless hours that they stayed with you, the times in which you thought that you would quit and that you would be faced with adversity, that they told you that you still could and that you would and that you would make it, and you did. I want you to also now take that same finger that you pointed at those that have been your team and have worked with you and point at yourself and say, I did it. Because you did. So although today is a day of completion, when you walk across that stage, it's a new chapter that you will begin to write for yourself. And in that chapter, I challenge you to be a change agent for something or someone. I need you to be relentless in this next journey. I need you to innovate and inspire. Be sure that you are going to be able to do the hard work no matter whatever it takes. I want you to cherish today and envision tomorrow and the month after that and the years after that. What I'm simply asking you to do is to continue to dream. And if you stop dreaming, start dreaming again. If you think about it, it is how you got to this moment. You heard about it, you saw it, you began to envision it, and today you've achieved it. This world deserves to know who each and every one of you are. When you close your eyes, don't keep those dreams encapsulated from us. Harriet Tubman said, every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach the stars to change the world. However, your journey is not complete. So my question to you today is simply, what does success look like? You are experiencing it now. Is it important that you expound on this very feeling, this very moment in time? I need you to continue to show us that special it about you. Some of you know what that it is, and some of you have yet to discover it. But I tell you today that every one of you have that it. When you walk across that stage today, tomorrow there will be challenges, and there will be haters that will say that you will not be able to complete the next journey. But the inner you knows otherwise, because you have already endured and you have already shown that you can. So I leave you with a quote by Kobe Bryant for those haters and those naysayers. Haters are a good problem to have. Nobody hates the good ones. They hate the great ones. Today, moving forward, I need you to be great. And as you all would say, I need you to keep it lit at all times. Congratulations, Mex of 2022. Mustangs out.
Thank you so much, Mr. Fisher, for such a warm message. As part of our MEX tradition, we would like to invite Justin Pearson, MEX alumnus, to congratulate our seniors.
Well, that's a tough act to follow by Mr. Fisher. It always is. Hello, I'm Justin Pearson, and before I start, I just say I'm going to have to talk about myself for a little bit, because if I don't, I'm afraid what Sadakova is going to do to me. I graduated from Manor College High School in 2020. Yes, that does mean this is technically my first high school graduation. So I'm going to take a second to take it all in. Wow, that's all I'm going to say. I was also part of the first class to go through the Manor Industry Connections Academy, otherwise known as MICA. So like some of the scholars here, I graduated with an associate's degree and then also a level 1 certificate as an electronics technician. I'm currently studying at Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology, which is the #1 undergraduate engineering school in the nation. And, it's located in Terre Haute, Indiana, so yes, all I do is see corn when I go to school. That's about it. I've just finished my second year at Rose-Hulman while on a full tuition and room and board scholarship that amounts to about $270,000. And as many of the scholars know, Sadakova will not stop unless you have scholarships by the time you graduate. I'm working on my Bachelor's of Science in Electrical Engineering, and because of the Manor Early College program, I'm also in a program at Rose where I'm getting a Master's in Engineering Management at the same time, and we'll still graduate in 4 years. While also at Rose, I play offensive guard for the football team there. This past season, we became the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference champions. I was lucky enough to be selected for the first team all-conference in the HCOC, and then also the first team all-region for Region 5 in the nation. So far I can say that my first years at Rose-Hulman have been very fortunate. For a lot of it, I have Manor Early College to thank for. Because of MEX, I went to college knowing the time management and studying skills that not a lot of kids who go into college have, because we dive in right away. We don't have any chance to actually accept high school. We're straight to college. I also learned how to be independent because a lot of y'all don't know, once you go to college, you're not with your parents anymore. You're on your own. And a lot of times the professors, like our teachers, will not tell you to do your homework or to show up for your exam. They will just give you a 0. So go to all your classes, please. Early college is actually one of the reasons why I got my internship that I have lined up for this summer. So one of the classes I took during the MICA program was a class that's not offered at Rose or at many other universities. But because of this, I stood out above all of my other candidates and ended up getting the internship at an electrical engineering company that I'll be working at all the summer. And I want to thank all of the Manor Early College staff and teachers for giving me that opportunity and helping me throughout the way. Now, before I give my last little advice to the class of 2020, I'm not up here just as a guest speaker today. I'm also up here as an older brother. A lot of y'all may know my little sister, Alex. I know we don't always agree, and we're both very stubborn and end up fighting a lot most of the time. But I couldn't be prouder of who you've become today. I've watched you grow up, and you've been the same fearless person that's always been around and will speak their mind whenever. So I want you to keep being the same fearless person who made our dad jump into a pool because you decided you could swim at 2 years old when you did not know how to swim. And I can't wait to see what you do in the future. And now for the class of 2020, I have two things of advice for you. The first one is that after you walk across the stage, I want you to go to your parents or whoever has been there with you for these last 4 years and tell them thank you, because I know that they have sacrificed a lot to see you here today, and they couldn't be prouder of what you have accomplished so far. And for my second piece of advice is keep the same work ethic and attitude you've had to get here today. Whatever you decide to do after today, if that is going to a four-year college or going directly into the workforce, do it with the same attitude you have had for these past 4 years, and then do the most you can possibly do. Because if you keep working like you have been for these 4 years in high school, you're successful in college and in life. So finally, I want to say congratulations to the class of 2022. All right, sorry about that. I can't wait to see what y'all do in the future.
Thank you so much, Justin. You're a true role model for all of us, and we are so proud of all your accomplishments. At this time, I would like to introduce the Salutatorian for class of 2022, Angela Aguilar.
Good afternoon. My name is Angela Aguilar Ramirez, and I'm honored to be this year's Salutatorian. I would first like to thank and welcome all parents, faculty, teachers, and most importantly, the class of 2022. Thank you all for being here, and even those who are not present with us today, thank you for all your contributions to our efforts and the hard work you took part in with us. I would also like to thank the administration. After such a challenging year and difficult 4 years, you ensured we reached our full potential. Our amazing principal, Dr. Sadikova, endlessly works to provide the most opportunities for our success and future. Our encouraging counselor, Mr. Pham, for being one of our biggest supporters and ensuring we triumph in anything we set our minds to. I cannot forget to thank our wonderful, hardworking administration, Ms. Counselor, Mr. Torres, and of course, Ms. Carranza. They not only provide us safety on campus, but also pay close attention to the detail of our physical and emotional needs. For being there, as support and our biggest upholder, I thank you. Thank you to the teachers. No appreciation is enough for what you not only teach in the classroom, but also outside of it. The life lessons you've taught us will allow us to value our success and the journey to achieving prosperity. Thank you to ACC for the collaboration and partnership that allowed us to be one of the first generations of students who not only attained our high school diploma, but also a college experience. And for the majority of us, even an associate's degree. It was an honor and a privilege to be a part of ACC, learning from many different professors and having this unique opportunity that helped further shape our futures. To my friends, thank you for the fun memories and laughs we shared throughout the years. The growth we experienced with each other is something that I will never forget and carry with me forever. We walked through those doors together, and I am more than grateful that you all stuck by my side through thick and thin. We encouraged each other in our goals, especially in completing this 4-year journey. For the exceptional positive influence you brought upon me, once again, thank you, and I love you all. I'd also like to recognize us, the students, this tight-knit group of early college students who sacrificed time in the pursuit of success. Through all the challenges and difficulties we faced, we all persevered and strived to achieve our best. The majority of us struggle, looking for something to motivate us, to keep us going in the right direction. As we grow as individuals, we can look back and further understand our experiences and see them as learning curves. The challenges we face shape us as stronger leaders, ready to face the world on our own. Although there will be things we fail at, there will be more things in which we succeed. Our strong characteristics have and will help us overcome unexpected surprises in life, and today we celebrate our achievements this far. Much more work is still needed for us to fulfill our goals, but this is just the beginning. The only limits are the ones we set for ourselves, so dream big and think boldly. I'm proud of every single one of us for what we've accomplished and for what we'll do in our promising futures. Again, thank you to my parents. Even apart with the split family, I was able to become a remarkable independent woman. and it's all thanks to my family. The sacrifices you all individually made have helped me be the person I am and to be standing here today. So I thank you all. Los sacrificios de unos inmigrantes valieron la pena. Todo lo que soy y espero ser se los debo a los que creen en mí. Gracias a mi mamá por todo lo que haces y continúas a hacer por mí. Especialmente quiero agradecer a mi padre. Te amo mucho y todo lo hice por ti y para ti. Mis padres y toda mi familia, muchas gracias por todo, les agradezco y los amo del fondo de mi corazón. Now, I would like to introduce a person who has always been there for me, someone who has been supporting us as students and as a friend. She worked so extremely hard for herself and the people she cares about. My best friend, who I'm extremely proud of, helped me welcome this year's Valedictorian, Alexandra Alvarado.
Good afternoon, parents, friends, family members, esteemed staff, and class of 2022. My name is Alexa Alvarado. I am honored and grateful to be the valedictorian of our graduating class. First and foremost, congratulations to the class of 2022. Through all the obstacles and good memories, we made it to this day. Thank you, parents and staff, for being a support system for us in the best ways you could. I'd like to give a special thank you to the teachers and administration at MEX. You've all built a family in a single 2-story hallway. You've all always found a way to make sure that we're taken care of, not just academically, but make sure we're okay in our personal lives. For that, I am infinitely grateful for the program. A mi familia, quiero agradecerles por todo el apoyo que me han dado. Sé que no fue fácil darme la vida que tenemos ahora, pero todo lo que hago de ahora en adelante será para compensar todo lo que han hecho por mí. Gracias por ser valiente en venir aquí y empezar de nuevo, pero les prometo que no fue por nada. I love you. To my best friends, I'm so grateful to have people like you in my life. Thank you guys for being the most encouraging and loving friends I could ever have. I've learned true friendship with you all, and for that, I can't thank you enough. I'm so proud of all of you. I love you guys so much. To my teachers, thank you for being so caring, for putting up with us, and for your willingness to help us. I know it can't be easy putting children who aren't even yours before yourselves. I will forever remember the lessons you've taught me as a person and the relationships that we've developed with many of you, not only as teachers, but as mentors. To my fellow classmates, I'm extremely proud of you all. Although we've had plenty of adults in our lives pushing us, ultimately you owe it to yourself to congratulate yourself first for all you've accomplished, for whoever you made it here for, your parents, best friends, a loved one who has passed, or even yourself. You did it. Thank you for being the group of people that I have made so many memories with. From creating our friend groups, making group chats for our toughest classes, looking at our professors' ratings on ratemyprofessor.com, and finally coming back in person for our senior year. Not only have we been there for each other for our school-related things, but we've been there for each other for many big milestones in our lives and stuck together when we needed each other the most. So many of us have found people and friends that have brought us comfort and laughter that we will never forget. And I hope that the kindness and support from those bonds resonates with you as we all move forward. Right at the end of our high school years, we were all put through so much. We were shown the value of cherishing the moments we have with each other. There have been so many instances that we've had moments and people taken away from us in an instant. Whether it was inevitable or could have been prevented, there have been too many losses. As we grieve the tragedy that occurred in Uvalde, we are reminded once more to hug our loved ones before we say goodbye, say an extra I love you, or even say drive safe as a reminder. I couldn't imagine the hurt that the families of the victims feel and how they would do anything for one last time with their loved ones. So I'd like to remind everyone to never take the people you love for granted. We have all lost too many people or been too close to losing someone to forget to remind each other how valuable we are to one another. Be there for each other and support one another. You'll never know when your last moments with someone will be or what your lasting impact will be on a person. So let's be compassionate and loving to each other. For all the ones that we've lost, I know each and every one of them are so proud that you made it here. At this time, I would like to take a moment of silence for the people we lost and the victims of Robb Elementary. Thank you. Class of 2022, I truly wish you all the best. I hope that all of you go out to do things that make you happy. I hope that all that we've been through together has a lasting impact on you. I had a great time sharing the classroom with you all. Thank you guys for all the laughs, inside jokes, and lessons that'll keep close to me always. Congratulations, MEX Class of 2022.
She's so smart, y'all. Thank you so much, Alexandra. At this time, I would like to invite Dr. Alumni Rodriguez, principal of Manor Early College High School, to the podium.
Yay! Good afternoon, dear scholars, parents, Manor ISD staff, and guests. MEX Class of 2022. I'm so excited to see you here today. Class of 2022 has been truly a pioneer in many new early college initiatives. They have been asked by ACC to make a movie series called Let's Get Into It. Participated and encouraged the rest of Manor Early College to volunteer at the ACC Leadership Conference. Timothy Villegas started a car club. Timothy, give him a round of applause. Marianne saw the need and started a safe space club so that we can help our students emotionally. Thank you so much, Marianne. And Navid and our brand new teacher, Mr. Sabiro, they started a chess club, and it was truly amazing. Every Tuesday we had a full house. Thank you so much, Mr. Sabiro and Navid. Thank you so much. You all hosted the first ever MEX prom. Great job, seniors. Published the first ever Manor Early College yearbook this year. Designed Student Government Association t-shirts. Hosted first ever MEX field days. Thank you so much, Jumaira. Where's Jumaira? And for each grade level. And helped to host first ever MEX talent show that was a great success. Thank you so much, Ms. Kensler and all the students. And first ever research conference with 39 research studies that were presented by our grades 9 through 12. That was amazing. Give yourselves a round of applause. And of course, when I came last week to Early College building, you seniors hosted first ever senior prank. And you did an excellent job and cleaned up too. Awesome. Your class of 2022 truly made a difference in MEX history. In addition to serving the Manor community by hosting Manor cleanup twice a month and keeping our school clean, you also donated lots of clothes and toys to hospitals, kids in need. Ms. Ville, thank you so much for doing that, and also food to animal shelters. You're awesome. You're so talented in music, dance, art, and you're very successful athletes. All these accomplishments, plus your intellectualism, helped you earn so many scholarships. To be exact, $5,422,000. This year, we graduated the largest early college group with 61 associate degrees from ACC and 4 level 1 certificates, juniors, plus level 1 certificates. 5 of you guys, seniors, graduated from ACC. That's awesome. These amazing accomplishments couldn't have been possible without caring teachers. Please give a round of applause to your teachers. Your loving parents. And our supportive administrators who are sitting on the stage and on this side as well. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone who helped the class of 22 to be successful throughout their academic career, K through 12 education. Seniors,
Now is the time to truly make decisions about your career, friends, and what makes you truly happy. This is the time to concentrate on your higher education, build your career, surround yourself with people who will help you grow as a better person and a professional, and discover what you truly love to do for a living. Set goals for yourself and have a plan how you want to reach those goals. And remember, plan will not always go as it planned, right? Remember that no one is perfect and you will make mistakes. But that is part of your learning experience. Be creative, very creative like Blake Fisher and his amazing shoes. Set big goals and work hard towards your goals. During your life journey, always take a moment to take care of yourself. Wink, wink, Marianne, and how she truly cares about our children. And also, take care of the people who are here for you and who love you. Those are your parents, that's your family. Cherish those special moments you spend with your family and friends. And we, Early College High School, will always be your family who loves and cares about you. At this time, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize a few individuals who have made today's possible. If you are a Manor ISD employee, early college teacher, Manor High School teacher, or administrator, please stand so that you can be recognized for your contribution to our scholars on this journey. Thank you so much. I also want to recognize a very special early college team that makes every day possible and brings success to our students. It is my amazing senior admin associate, Ms. Leticia Carranza. Are you in the audience? Our amazing, the only early college counselor, Mr. Pham. And this individual, you met him before at senior high school, and he was your second father this year, our amazing Mr. Torres. And your former English 1 teacher, who is really your mental health supporter, your academic supporter, is our academic dean, Ms. Kanzler. If you are a parent of a graduating scholar, could you please stand so that we can recognize you? Parents, families. Get louder, seniors, come on. Thank you so much, parents. Without your support, truly, we wouldn't be able to achieve what we could achieve with Early College High School. Thank you. And I know you will miss my remind messages and all the emails at 3 a.m. I know. They will come tonight too, with all the pictures. Please welcome at this time our amazing, true educator and true advocate for education, Dr. Andre Spencer, Superintendent of Schools, and Ms. Monique Celadon, Board President, to the podium.
Yes, sir. Let me take these. Sorry. All right, here you go.
Yeah, awesome. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Let's try that one more time. I like a little bit of noise. Good afternoon, everyone. Can we give our Manor Early College High School 2022 graduates another thunderous round of applause? It is indeed exciting, and it is indeed a thrill for me to stand here as your superintendent of schools and say congratulations to all of our scholars who are about to head off into what we call the real world and do some real things. Don't forget the little people when you go and do those real things. And also to our graduates, the world is your playground, my friends. Let's get out there and let's play in it. And what do I mean by that? I mean explore the opportunities that you are going to be provided, even when those opportunities are difficult and when those opportunities are hard. There are many times you're going to have to look in the mirror and tell yourselves, you got this. I want you to look in the mirror and tell yourselves, you got this. Parents, when they call you from college or from work, pick up the phone. Remind them they got this. They will be okay. They will need you. So please be there for them. Encourage them to come back to Manor ISD and to talk to some of their peers who will still be here at Manor ISD, and encourage their peers to do the right things so they too can start to do some big things in life. Graduates, you are amazing. Let no one ever tell you that you are not even yourselves. As superintendent of the Manor Independent School District, and based on the recommendation of Principal Sadakova, I certify that our scholars have met the requirements set by the state of Texas and the Texas Education Agency and are eligible to receive their high school diploma.
Welcome, welcome everyone, and thank you for being here. I want to say on behalf of the Manor ISD Board of Trustees, we are super proud of class of 2022 for the Manor Early College program. Thank you so much. Over the last 2 years, it's been very, very difficult, but you all showed up and showed out, and now in just a few minutes, you're going to be walking across this stage to get your diploma. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, we want to say that we only can hope that we have built a foundation. Behind the scenes, there is so much work that goes on to provide the foundation for you all to be very successful after you leave here today. And we are so very, very proud of each and every one of you. But we also want to thank the community and the parents for sticking in there and making these last 2 years be very successful for your children to end up here today. So thank you very much. We had an opportunity to sit with Dr. Sadakova when the associate's degree graduation was at the ACC graduation. And I want to also thank ACC. But she was so very, very proud of each and every one of you. It was so exciting to sit with a principal that had so much pride and excitement over her scholars. So I just want to thank you, Dr. Sadakova, for all of your work that you have done with all of the scholars and all of the work that you've done with this program. She was so excited that she was yelling, "We beat Elgin, we beat Elgin." So not only was she supportive, but she was there rooting y'all on, and she's very competitive, and we've gotten to really love and adore your principal. So if I'm up here, that means that you're seconds away from getting your diploma. Will the Board of Trustees please stand, and we'll certify these diplomas together. Where is that at? Once again, congratulations, class of 2022. As president of the Manor ISD Board of Trustees and on behalf of all of the Board of Trustees, I recognize that these students have met all requirements for a diploma and accept your recommendation for certification. So let's get started.
And now for the presentation of diplomas, I would like to invite Dr. Spencer, Board of Trustees, and the Cabinet, as well as our amazing counselor, Mr. Pham, Ms. Kensler, and Mr. Torres. Please join and please take your places. Parents, family members, and friends, please hold your applause until all graduates have received their diplomas. Yeah, that will not going to happen, right? I know you're going to cheer for your children. I know. And now, will the senior class please stand when directed?
Alexandra Guadalupe Alvarado Lopez. Angela Stephanie Aguilar Ramirez. Amaya Shade Adams. María de Jesús Aldape Muñoz. Laura Arzola González. Kaya Brachet Clay. Jaden Mateo Dimit. Marien Duran Enriquez. Nicole Amarachi Esone. Micaiah Nevea Flowers. Amari Breshawn Fox. Victoria Renee Galvan. Montserrat Garcia Jaimes. Nilmarie González Ugarte. Fátima Grimaldo. Yadira Vianey Hernández. María Hernández Mendiola. Con Ho. Iris Jimenez. Jaden Eliana Juárez. Alondra Nicole Lara. William Alexander Lopez Castro. Brianna Angelita Loredo Rayas. Asia Simone Mueller. Tokpi Yawavi Winnie Omolumo. Alexandra Janae Pearson. Brianna Marie Rodriguez. Jesse Gabriel Sanchez. Shelby Joe Sandoval. Taylor Marie Sandoval. Vicente Florentino Vega. Timothy Capello Villegas. Sambodorn Vol. Wah, Wah. Jamira Anise Watts. Kennedy Alexis Williams. Haley Soraya Alvarez. Jeremiah Leon Anderson James. María Celeste Aranda Zúñiga. José Arias Silva. Thomas Jacob Armendariz. Daniela Arredondo Castro. Nori Simone Barnes. Katrina Agnes Basta. Kaya Alana Bello Munn. Wilson Buendwa. Alexander Carter. Aaron Anthony Coe. Mauricio Domínguez Bañuelos. Emiliano Estrada Salas. Blake Miles Fisher. César Antonio González Mercado. Jackie Grimaldo Castillo. Oliver Fabián Guzmán. Kimmery Lynn Cleo Hill. Kaylor 2. Terry 2. Xavier Malik Kearney. Mallory Elizabeth Ledesma Torres. Navid Mandavi. María Teresa Martínez Valadez. Norma Edelín Martínez Cáceres. Cheston McCoy. Sierra Susan McIntyre. Maya Alicia Medrano. Dylan Meraz. Valeria Mireles Ortiz. Adrian Medrano Moguel. Kimberly Montserrat Morales. Alpha Omar Njai. Ashley Oleta Cadena. Arlene Orioste Arroyo. David Montoya. Keller Pa. Alexandria Christina Peterson Thomas. Angelica Alyssa Portillo. Natalie Anaida Posada Urbina. Jennifer Prado Gonzalez. Jimena Ramos San Juan. Dayanara Rentería Contreras. Valeria Reséndez Márquez. Celeste Nicole Robertson. J. Robert Rodriguez. Michelle Rodriguez. Marlene Elizabeth Rodriguez Mache. Allison Elizabeth Sigmund. Jada Serenity Smith. Shalia DeHaven Eve Smith. Alize Itzayana Sosa. Nigel Robert St. Romain. Hunter Anthony Staff. Cassidy Rianne Talamantes Caballero. Amaya Tollefson. Trinity Villanueva. Lillian Rose Wal Mata. Caleb Donovan Walls. Chanel Davier Williams. Aiden Lem Wright. Inez Zaharouni.
Class of 2022, at this time, you may move your tassel from right to left. Signifying your status as a graduate of Manor Early College High School. And now please rise, well, you already did that. Family, friends, staff, and members of our community, please join me once again in congratulating our graduates. Congratulations, seniors. After we leave this building, I would like to meet everybody outside, teachers and students, so we could take a group picture. You know I love pictures, right? Graduates, you will be escorted outside the west entrance where you can meet your family and friends and your amazing principal, me. Audience, please exit the sanctuary so that we can sanitize for the next graduation. Thank you so much, parents and families and everybody who attended today's graduation.